And listen, I love chopping it up with gifted hater.
I'm gonna judge it, but like, you know, you gotta understand, I'm my own person. I have my own biases. I'm going to probably be more forgiving to something that tries to do something new in an artistic direction than I am something that squanders incredible skateboard footage because it's overly corporate. You know, of course, I'm going to be a bigger fan of something probably like Edgelord than I am going to be about New Balance. Even if you could make the argument that it's just like a different kind of, you know, corporate bullshit. Like the New Balance video was just boring and poorly made and ruined a lot of really high level skateboarding. This is like the stakes are not the same for this Edgelord video. The New Balance video is supposed to be like a classic, you know, Westgate, Tiago, and Jamie Foy. It was supposed to be like an all timer. Stop yapping, start reacting. Oh, you guys don't. We're edging the Edgelord video. I thought that's what you guys would want. That would be awesome if I just talked this whole time about the Edgelord video and I never clicked on it. I assume there's going to be a lot to say, so let's just start this off with what looks like one of Nigel's butthole tattoos. Oh, my eyes. I might have to put sunglasses on for this. I'm overstimulated already. Okay. Futuristic ass cheeks on a babe. I like that. You have my attention. God, so hard to look at. That's Jean Pablo. I know my silhouettes. I know the styles. Is the volume okay, by the way? This ain't it. Give it a chance. It is literally hurting my eyes, though. I get very easily overstimulated. It's loud as shit. Oh, okay. Like, at least this is different. At least this is something for us to talk about. You're seriously going to defend this? I'm not defending anything, Judge Holden. I haven't even seen anything yet. But like I said earlier, I'm going to be more likely, you know, to encourage creative exploration than I am to do this, because it's like anytime somebody does something new, and again, I haven't seen the video. I don't fucking know. It could be terrible. But anytime somebody does something new, people are going to hate it at first. A lot, not anytime, but a lot of the time, you know? People don't like change. People don't like new things. So I'm coming at it from that perspective where I'm like, I'm not going to completely take a dump on it. And I also think that, like, yeah, there's a limit. You don't want to do like Carhartt whip poetry videos, but I do think that, like, you know, there's a paranoia about skate videos, like making themselves overly important and being too self-indulgent. You know, and that's true, but I also believe that skateboarding videos can be a medium for some kind of expression. They can be a vehicle for something that is says a little bit more than just skateboarding tricks. He's got to be edging us as a troll. No. I'm edging you, but I'm doing so completely sincerely. Okay, so far these visuals just look like some crap that I'd see at the Org in Las Vegas. So I don't know, like off rip, what exactly to make of this. It just seems like a slightly cheap, and I think it's possible to do like these futuristic, like AI looking NVIDIA graphics in a way that works, but it's like all I have seen of this genre so far, like on X, on Twitter, wherever you're looking at this crap, is just like idiots trying to sell you garbage. And so that's what it like just reminds me of. Like, I'm open to changing my opinion on that, but like that's just what it reminds me, is like crypto punks, you know, and any collectible picture of a monkey. Oh no. They were talking about this in the GC. This video almost it seems like kind of an acknowledgement of like how bored or how shitty everyone's attention spans are. Like, I feel this way sometimes when I like overly edit a video, you know, and it's like I need to add something every 3 seconds. Like it's a Mr. Beastification of skate, or of everything, of videos. This is weird. Look at the motion on this. The board doesn't, yeah, the board stays the same for these 2 frames, but his pants are moving. I guess to give you a better look at this edit that they did on the graphic. I've never seen that before, though. That's kind of interesting. And play the goddamn vid. You know, sometimes I don't understand. What do you even need me for, man? If you want to just watch the vid. It is really choppy looking, too. This guy kind of has a little bit of a Tyshawn flavor. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I appreciate the amount of effort that probably went into doing this stuff. I'm just not sure that I really like the aesthetic that much, to be honest, at the end of the day. I'm like, I don't know if it, to me, if it looks that cool. Again, is in my head, I'm like, it kind of looks cheap. I think switch frontside flip. It's my least favorite trick. Okay, this is just too much. This edit, what? I didn't even see what happened, and it's to the point where it's are you trying to hide the fact that you don't think that clip is that good? It's the same thing when we watched that George Pulos Street part 2 years ago, where he's doing a line and then the line gets boring. He's just pushing around, and so they put up a drawing of a slice of pizza. But I also guess it's who is EDGLRD even making a video for? I think that's another question that is worth looking into. It's are skateboarding viewers, are we the people that are supposed to be watching? Are we the intended audience? Or is this a video that they produced literally to put on a projector behind a DJ at a fucking party? An influencer party in Miami. That's where all these guys hang out, right? It's a skate brand, so yeah. It's not exactly a skate brand though. It's a hype beast production company as well. They make movies as well. So they're getting into gaming too. I think, yeah, it's one of those things, and they have investors. It's they're trying to do 1,000 different things. So it's are they using with normal skate videos, it's their whole program is selling to skateboarders, with deck companies, for example. That's what EDGLRD is. They sell decks anyway. But it's they make skate videos for skaters so that skaters think the brand is cool and buy the boards. I'm just saying that this could, to me, it feels like the EDGLRD skate program is less about, trying to get skaters hyped on it and more about just trying to impress, your average person. That was so, it's too much. And it's funny, it is a similar, kind of issue that I had with the New Balance video, where it's it's kind of ironic that was brought up. This looks cool, I think, but it's you're making this less about the skater and more about yourself as the guy who edited this, as the guy who made this video. Do you know what I mean? This crosses a little bit of a boundary for me. I mean, they show it after, which is interesting. I wonder why you wouldn't show the edited version after and not the regular one before. This is probably considered a blazing hot take. I don't hate the music that much. The thing that I am kind of feeling myself really souring on about this is the glitch edit whole thing. And I don't know if any of it is really really that interesting. I don't think, because I don't know. I feel part of what makes skate videos good is there's an amount of effort that needs to be done before you with the camera. You need to premeditate a certain amount of ideas in terms of B-roll. Like there needs to be a vision from the filmers. It's like I don't think you can just copy. You can just put skate clips into like an editor and then just like go bananas after the fact and just put a bunch of like, you know, sparkles and code and glitching and blinking on top of it and expect that to kind of like be a solid enough direction to make an artistic video. Joe, not a complaint, but a genuine question. Have you ever considered playing the video or the part through and letting it breathe so you can possibly appreciate some more of the cohesiveness of the video, then playing it back a second time for analysis afterwards? I think all the pause do make the cohesiveness of the video hard to grasp. Well, there's pros and cons, because when I have an idea, I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm not going to remember all this stuff, Sean, if I let the entire video play through. But you guys are like coming across very impatient today. Like you guys just like play the video. And I'm not even talking about the last dude, but it's like a lot of you guys are like trying to, I'm watching this, I'm trying to like get my thoughts out in real time, and it's weird. I'm like, would you guys just like prefer that I watch this and I like watch the skating and go, that was dope, that was cool, that was sick? Because it feels like that's what you guys want. But it's like, how is that an in? Like, how's that an in? I could just like, that's nothing. There's obviously a lot to say about this video too. Like, we knew that going in, that there's going to be a bunch to say. So obviously, I'm going to be talking a lot. What was that trick? I mean, that was cool, but it's funny, certain tricks are like treated as like kind of gnarly now, where in the past like every pro would have been able to do that in like 3 tries. And it's just a certain genre of trick. TM. Oh, okay. It's still going. I can appreciate the novelty of it, you know? But, like, again, really pushing it. Tommy's fallen in the pot. Did you hear him splashing? When at last he gets back home, won't he get a thrashing? Wow, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god.
All you haters out there, I love you.
That was the best clip so far from Mr. Pablo. Oh, and he's gone. I mean, it just gets like exhausting. Oh, he's getting a limo board there. That was pretty wet. That's like a... Oh, you did a little melon. Very nice. No way. They're still going. I did not expect that the soundtrack was going to be like a... some like British youth choir. I get what it is supposed to be, I think, which is it's supposed to be like a contrast to the visual, sort of the opposite, like old sounding, ultra traditional versus like hyper new, experimental, digital stuff. And that's fine, like, again, but for like a couple minutes, like, is this gonna be the whole fucking video? This feels like you gave an art school student a skate video and told them to showcase all their editing skills. Yeah. How do you get all these guys on board for this creative vision, or do they not have a choice? They are paying them a bunch of money. All these guys are getting probably twice as much minimum versus other board companies. Like, these guys are getting shoe money to skate a board brand. Is that a ski? Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a ski pole jam montage. I don't even know if this is like a real trick. I guess it is because he went over something big. I wonder if this is easier than ollieing it, though. Straight up. Look at this dude's fit. Striped shirt. Striped sweats with red gloves. Okay. With a ski. See, this is kind of, this, I think, makes more sense. Like, as random as this appears, I think this makes the most sense out of any clip I've seen so far for an edgelord video. This guy bringing a ski around, you know, and trying to do tricks, because this is so, like, random and out of the environment that it, like, fits in with the edgelord, like, random bullshit babies with guns type of thing they have going on. This music is still going. I was definitely right about needing a Starbucks sugar bomb for this. I would be curious, like, what the team writers think about this. Oh, all right. The team is good. I mean, the team is pretty good. Like, they're not like the highest skill roster, but everybody so far has pretty fucking good style. Let's see. Joseph Wolf has haters. Let's see. Seems fine so far to me. Oh boy. Oy. That was not good. I mean, I don't know. It definitely looked like he touched, but maybe he didn't. What is this, like, between frames? This weird editing they're doing. Like, on this frame, he has purple knuckles for 1 second. Oh, okay, there we go. It's rendering that. I see. Okay. Maybe he didn't touch. Maybe they hacked it. So it looked like he didn't touch. Maybe he touches on this frame where he's frozen. Who knows, man? It's impossible to fucking tell what's going on. If they can make him look like he explodes into stardust on the rollaway, I'm definitely thinking that it's possible. Maybe covering up for some scrapes as well. It kind of comes across as somebody who, like, just got a cool VFX pack for whatever editor that they use, and they downloaded, like, all of these presets, and they're just, like, blasting skate footage with these fun presets that they just paid, you know, bought for, like, $50. Like, there just doesn't seem to be any real, like, rhyme or reason to any of this stuff. It's just, like, it's just put on there for the fucking sake of it. Is edgelord skater owned? No. In fact, while I'm watching this, I'm thinking, why are they even doing a skate program? Like, that's what I genuinely don't understand. Like, maybe there's some sort of business element to it that is a little bit outside of my grasp. But for me, like, looking at this, I'm just like confused. So Harmony Korine can own Koston's soul. Okay, is that what it is? Getting a piece of Koston's essence. Don't know why you would want that, but I mean, I don't think this guy has bad style. He had a couple of questionable clips, but he's like a pretty cool skater too.
Rolly? That's Rolly, yeah.
Oh, Koston gets the cool rap song, of course. Everyone else has to skate to British children toiling in the coal mines, but Eric Koston gets cool rap. Right to the bar, right to the bar. Okay, that's that. Oh, was that Koston? There's no way that's all Koston contributed. There's no Sody part. He's doty, dude. Koston is drinker of the year. That was really it. Koston is too old to make drinking at the bar look cool. I completely agree. I thought that there was like kind of a like visually like while sticking a fucking GoPro on the bottom of something is kind of dumb, but like taking it into the bar and going to the bathroom was I think kind of funny. But like Koston is definitely, and he has like kids and stuff. It's just like I don't know anything about Koston's personal life, but it's like there is a point where it's like Koston seems like he's a little too into partying to be the age that he is. It's like you're like it's to the point where I'm watching you drink and I'm like a little worried about you how your body is responding to this volume of alcohol. Kind of funny. Any other video did this, you'd be like, that's whack. You are reaching to justify anything in this instead of declaring it this the dookie that it is. I don't think I'm reaching on anything. I think that there's like, you know, I said that it looks kind of cool. Like, I think that this is like decent. This is more creative than most shit that you see in B-roll in skate videos. Like this. I think a lot of you just like, I'm just calling this how I see it. You're saying that I'm like being biased or reaching or something. Like, I'm not at all. Like, I think that this is more like, this is a more interesting B-roll segment, again, than most of what you see in skate videos. And also for this video, it's not just like being blasted by like stupid effects every 10 seconds. I don't even know why, like, paying Koston, I don't even know why they're bothering. If he literally, that's all he contributed. I guess it's just like I guess the thing is it's just like a big fuck you. Is that it's like, oh, Koston is, you know, 50 years old. He's still getting paid, and his part is him drinking a beer and then peeing. Like, it is kind of rage bait. And that's, like, I think a lot of you are getting successfully baited. But it's one of those things where it's, like, I don't know, what do you expect from Koston? They want credibility? Yeah, I guess they just want, like, some, like, you know, Instagram clout by, you know, having Koston be in the comment section like, yo, this shit about to pop off. Like, what did we expect from Koston, though? Like, he's so old. I guess, like, he could have early grabbed some stairs, but, like, Koston has been skating ironically for, like, 15 years, I feel like. Probably it's like Koston is always, like, just coasting off of his, like, credibility. So if you went into this, I feel like, with expectations that you were going to see something from Koston, it's like he's just doing as little as he can and getting paid. I think it's just fucking rage bait. It's just like, I'm Eric Koston. I can film myself peeing in the toilet and that'll still make it in the video. Like, that's what my brand is worth. If you want to get outraged and pissed off about that, it's like, whatever. Like, he's still making a bunch of fucking money for doing nothing but, like, drinking. And hanging out. Like, he's basically doing like a KB thing, except he already had like a successful career. So what are we demanding of Koston? Like, should we just tell him he shouldn't get paid for doing nothing? I don't know. That was an epic Eric Koston part. All right, shirtless Vincent Tuzeri. Back to this fucking music. That no comply was kind of sick. It seems like the overall like tone of the video in terms of the skating is like people are kind of taking it pretty easy. Nobody's trying to get broke off for the Edgelord video, it seems. And I feel like maybe it's because they, I don't know, a lot of them don't want to try that hard in general. Ooh, that was a wet ass backside flip. but also maybe that they just know they're skating for a guy like who owns the brand that doesn't even like probably understand what he's looking at. That's like, this is the kind of clip where I'm like, dude, this can't be like, this is just a bad clip. Like nose grind, nose manual on like a spot that people clearly go to like warm up to go to the actual spot. And does he clip on this? Looks like he definitely clips, or something happened here. So what do you call this? This like artificial generation of frames. Like this is something that like new smart TVs do that everybody hates. AI? I don't think everything is AI. Interpolation, is that what it is? Frame interpolation? Okay. Cheating, it's called cheating. Okay. Very nice. Because this doesn't look that smooth to me. Is that Nolly? That was so okay. Wow, amazing clip. That was kind of a cool line. Blunt fakie. I'd like to see what the front of that looks like, because I'm sure it doesn't look like the back of it. Probably a nice little ramp there. Okay. So many flat gaps in this. Okay, this whole video is reminding me of this clip from Chicken Run.
Poppycock! Pushy Americans, always showing up late for every war. Overpaid, oversexed, and over here.
That's the whole edgelord team. Overpaid, oversexed, and over here. Oh, there's a lot of pressure from some of you guys for me to just like mega shit on this. Funny is, I feel like I'm describing to you guys a lot of ways in which I think the video sucks. But it seems like a lot of you would prefer me to just say, this is sucks, this is shit, this is bad, instead of me explaining why I think it's bad, which is kind of funny. This is pretty much what I expected, is like overpaid skaters not trying that hard with a huge budget. That was like a nice way of skating this spot. Does that require a slow-mo replay? Perhaps not, but I just saw the clip. Wow, that's his ender? Damn, okay. Wow. You know what I don't really like about any of these graphics? It's just random bullshit. I feel like there's no interesting like world building or universe that is being created. And I think that's the big difference for me between like human-made art, you know, and I don't know what degree of AI is responsible in this and how much is actually manual work being done by people, but it's just like this generic sort of nondescript, like almost like demo reel of like, look, this is what a software is capable of making. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, sure, you can have the software be capable of creating something, but it also has to have like, you know, a point or some personality. This just like reads just like nothing to me. Like again, like a software reel. Like it's not, it looks just totally uninspired and there just for the sake of it. Like even the Koston bathroom thing I think is like much cooler than this, because it's like Eric Koston peeing. That's kind of funny, you know? And it's probably an idea that's like a human came up with, but this stuff just is like totally pointless to me. This is the funniest thing I think they do. Is when they like overlay these fucking skins on people. Like, this is funny. That actually, I don't know, brings me, that like is an entertaining kind of like wacky thing, because it's almost like a Tony Hawk's, like it's like a video game, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or something, where you can choose to have some fucked skin. Yeah, for the most part, like none of this stuff is speaking to me. And this is another thing, like this would be I think a better way of editing the video or going about it is putting like random little like Easter egg things in here. Like they do with this, where I don't even know what this is supposed to be. But some kind of a cyber minotaur skating past on a skateboard. Just like as something you see briefly versus like what was happening in the beginning of the video, which was like Smith grind on a curb, overlay, 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 overlay. And it's just like way, way too much. Babies with guns, of course. We knew that was coming. This music seems like it makes a little more sense. Okay, it's over now.
What the fuck is going on here?
Damn, more of this.
When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up,
I can't believe when I was like reading some messages this morning, I did not, and people were talking about the music, I didn't think it was going to be the whole video. I thought it was just like one song, and I was like, it's not that big of a deal. They went for low replay value. Yeah, they did.
he had 10,000
Oh my god.
He marched them up to the top of hill and cast them down and kicked.
Dude, this guy is getting obliterated. Some things never change, you know. Bail section before the part. No matter how futuristic, no matter how many graphics, no matter the number of cyber minotaurs and babies shooting guns at an idol, it's always going to be a bail section before a part. It's funny, I don't think Edgelord has a single skater that skates fast. I think they all have, it's a roster entirely of slow skaters. Slow to medium speed skaters. Alright. You know what? Let's just watch that. Oh my god. That was kind of a sick trick. Heel flip back 50. I like that one. Yep. Show it to me again, but hard to look at. Thank you. Why don't, can we just get to Dead Mouse or something? And he's gone. Wow, that was cool. Dude, just have him skate the whole part with this. This is sick. I like this. I want to see the kickflip back tail with this filter on. This is dope. This is a crazy track. That was really nice. So I guess if the way Edgelord works, if you have last part, you get to skate to a song. Everyone else gets to skate to, again, British coal mining, child chanting, or North Korea prisoner babies. I feel like the editing on this is like not even really, it's like not doing, it's like, I don't feel like really much flow or build to this, what I assume is supposed to be the climactic moment. Wow. Well, I can say I think I kept a pretty open mind about that.
Did not like the movie.
Why not?
Couldn't get into it.
Explain yourself. What didn't you like about it?
It insists upon itself, Lois.